unfortunately, I have too much experience with deals falling apart lately, and I've had one listing that we've had it together twice so far, and it just fell apart, and through no fault of the actual listing or the sellers. It was really the first deal, the buyer didn't actually have a job, and the second one was the buyer's just a personal issue. But I have got a lot of experience with deals falling apart right now and returning escrows. And so here's the deal: if a deal falls apart and it's because of the buyer's inability to stay within the contract, so not stay within the due diligence period, or lose financing, or just pull out. I mean, a buyer can certainly just cancel a contract. The escrow money does not automatically go to the seller. That's a misconception. What happens is both parties actually have to agree. Both parties have to sign an agreement saying who is going to get the escrow. Now, traditionally, the seller would be owed the escrow per the contract, and it does say that in our purchase and sale agreements. So it would be distributed, but sometimes a buyer or a seller would like to argue about it, and in that case, it actually it can go to court. It can be something that a broker decides. So it's important to know your contract and stay in your contract. If your agent's trying to keep you in your contract, it's really important to make those dates. It's also important, likewise, if you're a seller, to try to get the highest amount of escrow out of a buyer. That number is an important little number that we fill in on the form. And if you're a buyer, you obviously want to get the lowest amount because you're the one who's risking losing the escrow. So that's how that works. Hopefully we can get this one back together and it doesn't fall apart again. You guys have a great day out there. If you've got any questions about real estate, escrows, contracts, shoot me a message below. I'd be happy to answer them.